The Fast Sexy Danger Show. Hello and welcome to this, the third episode of the Fast Sexy Danger Show. I'm your host, the now sadly unglassed Stuart Cairns. Let's move on to our first story. Scientists at the University of West-Supermare were in a celebratory mood today after they successfully cloned Son of God and supposed superstar Jesus Christ. They cloned the 2,000-year-old bachelor from with a toenail clipping taken from the original Jesus, now known as Jesus 1. Dr. David Ladyface, the man who started the project, has been quoted saying, "Surely this proves that science and religion can coexist peacefully and in relative harmony." Remains to be seen. It's said that the Lord and Saviour was confused when he first arrived in our time period, before feeling slightly sad that he'd been made obsolete by doctors and Tesco's. It's then said that the martyr for half the world's population decided to start a career in rap, rechristening himself J. Christ. His debut album, entitled Where My Hoes At, will be out at Christmas. Buddha has been quoted saying, "I don't know where his hoes are. I don't know." Let's move on. There were a few surprises today when Gordon Brown announced his first cabinet reshuffle as Prime Minister. Few thought it would get more surprise than Peter Mandelson being allowed back into the warm embrace of the cabinet. Then Mr. Brown shocked everyone by appointing popular children's TV character and known pant shunner Winnie the Pooh as the Minister for Transportation. Mr. Brown took some steps to explain to a confused nation the reason behind his decision, saying, "Winnie has been a close personal friend of mine since childhood, and he's gone through some tough times. And I trust him implicitly, and I ask you to as well." When it was raised that Winnie the Pooh has never actually been on any form of transportation ever, Brown froze before eventually adding, "Gotta get up, gotta get going, I'm going to see a friend of mine. He's round and he's fuzzy, I love him because he's just Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear." Mr. Pooh has yet to comment on the whole situation, and he's not been seen publicly since he checked into the Priory last year to kick his honey habit. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after this short insight into the world of Stuart Cairns. Hi, I'm Stuart Cairns, host of the Fast Sex Stage Show. I'm here today just to show you just a little bit of a round of the studio and stuff, just to show you what we do. This obviously is the set. We'll record things and stuff like that, and it's quite sturdy. I don't know how things work. It's fine. This here is the set, because the Fast Sex Stage Show isn't the only thing that's filmed here. They actually filmed most of Lord of the Rings here. TV here. I don't know why that's here. More cameras pointed at both pointed at the same thing, it seems. Actually, this one seems to be going over here towards the TV, creating some sort of optical illusion. And this one's sort of pointing at a mirror, just so we can because I actually need to look at myself a lot. God, that's good that. Anyway, this is a little console thing. This is a newspaper. Very important when you're writing the Fast Sex Stage Show, because obviously, you know, you need hard-hitting news stories every day. Thank you for joining us for this little insight. That's clearly made just to pad the show out, so it's a bit longer. Now let's go back to the show. The Fast Sexy Danger Show. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little insight into my world. Let's move on with the actual news, though. And to Tom Jones, who thrust himself back into the public spotlight this week when he announced he'd be starting his own religion named Tomianism. It's believed the 67-year-old singer was growing concerned with the path society was taking, and it seemed he feels it needs a little more Tom. Mr. Jones gave a press conference yesterday setting out some of the tenets of Tomianism. These included, "Do unto others as Tom Jones do unto you." Quite what Mr. Jones wants to do unto us remains to be seen. Tomianists will be required every Friday off so they can spend the morning getting into their obligatory leather pants that must be 2 sizes too small, so they can spend the afternoon praying to Tom Jones before going home and spending the rest of the day trying to remove said pants. In lighter news, 23 people died today after a skydiving attempt went a little wrong. Rather than having parachutes in their backpack, they instead had 18th century anchors. Quite how no one noticed the anchors beforehand is unknown, though Dr. Steve Foothair has been quoted saying, "This is obviously truly a tragic event. Those anchors were worth thousands." Terrible, terrible. That's all we have time for this week on the Fast Sex Stage Show. Join us next week when we'll be taking a chilling look at the sheer vastness of the steroid problem in Britain's nurseries. Good night. The Fast Sexy Danger Show.